Welcome and welcome to the present a day after the unfortunate loss to Newcastle. And if you gauge the social media engagement, if you get the social media platforms and see what is going on, a lot of Arsenal fans are not actually happy with Arteta at the moment, which I understand. Uh, I get it. A lot of Arsenal fans were hoping this would be the season we push extremely hard for the title and try to wrestle it away from Pep and Man City. And they are not liking what they are saying at the moment. But calling for Arteta's sack at the moment, I think is overreaching, guys. Let's calm down. Like, I get it. I understand your anger. I understand the fact that in the last few games, or this has not been playing well. There are other mitigating factors, right? The referees have not been fair on us. I get that. We've not played very well. But right now, calling for Arteta's sack, I think, is too premature. I understand your anger, your anguish, you're angry. I am very angry too. I'm not going to, excuse me, I am not going to defend the way we've been playing this season. I am not going to defend our performances in the last few games. But what I'm going to say is that let's not allow this bad patch make us make irrational decisions. Football is an emotional game, and there are people who know the right things to say to trigger you to push and to continue to push this voice of sacking Mikel Arteta. Let's not go that far. I'm not saying let's pander to Arteta, let's accept what's going on. No. Let's wait and give it some more time for Arteta to fix it. Yeah, I agree with you guys. Arteta is not pulling his weight right now. He's fitting in square pegs in round holes, round pegs in square holes. It's not working. I 100% it's not working. But calling for a sack, let's pump our brakes, right? Let's pump the brakes for now. Let's pump the brakes. Now, talking about Arteta fitting in square pegs in round holes, this Trossard experiment, we have to stop it. No, we have to stop it. Guys, doing that kind of favor, please like the video, especially if you're watching the playback. Please like the video, very important. And if you're new here, please subscribe. I appreciate that. And make sure you turn on your notification bell. So back to the Trossard experiment. This Trossard experiment, he has to stop it. I think it's one of the things that is making a lot of the fans get agitated and angry. It's not working. Has it worked in one or two games? Yes. But this Trossard experiment, it has to stop. Trossard as a second striker, that is not his strength. Trossard as an auxiliary 10, that is not his strength. He cannot do it. Can he work one or two? It's like saying Partey should be a permanent right back. That is not his strength. Can he do a job here or there for one or two games? Yes. There is this habit I've seen with Mikel Arteta. If he tries out something and it works, even though he knows the square peg in a round who just worked in context of that game, he wants to continue to do it. No, he has to change down. You can't continue to do that. Like the Kivior, when I was playing Kivior as a left back, we know Kivior is not a left back, but he can do a job, but you can't continue to play Kivior as a left back. Holding is not a great centre half. He played, he did one or two games, continue to play. You can't do that. So I understand people are angered by that perceived nature of Arteta, but Arteta, in all totality, is still a fantastic manager. He's struggling with certain decisions based on the fact that Odegaard is out, and it's scary to think that when Odegaard is out like this, we are struggling this much. That's a concern of mine that Arteta needs to fix. Another scary thing is that this Trossard experiment, if we can say it, right? If Arteta cannot say, what about the rest of the coaching staff he has around him? Can't they see that this thing is not working? This is not objectively working. Just because he got us the result against PSG, he got us a decent result against Man City, even though he was sent off, it is not working holistically. Some of you say, oh, but we've not tried and see whether one area will flourish. That's a fair inquest. That's a fair pushback. But there's no evidence to that. Why don't we wait to get evidence that he starts on one area as a 10 and it doesn't work? Then we can say, okay, Trossard is not working there, one is not working. But right now, there is evidence that Trossard as a 10 or a second striker is not working in a 4-4-2 system. It is not working, and we need to change it. You can't be stubborn to something that is not working. Hence, the fans are angry. Hence, the fans are agitated. Hence, the fans can't stand you. I'm even hearing some people saying, oh, the owners are not accepting mediocrity. Let's not do that. This is not the owners' fault. The owners have supplied the finances for Arteta to build a squad. I do not believe this squad is as poor as this. I refuse to believe it. Is that Arteta is beginning to put the wrong profiles in wrong positions. We are now slow in our build-up. We are lethargic in our build-up. The verve Arsenal used to have, the attacking verve Arsenal used to have, is no more there. The dominance is no more there. Now, we used to be lauded and applauded for our defensive stability. Now, our defense is now conceding goals every single game. That cannot continue. That cannot continue. Let's see. It's important we note this. I am not saying Trossard is a bad player. Please listen attentively to comprehend and understand. I'm saying Trossard playing the position he's playing right now is not good for himself and for the team. And he's being picked and he's being made to play by Mikel Arteta. That's why I am solely blaming Mikel Arteta on this one. I am not calling for the sack of Mikel Arteta. Listen and listen well. I am not saying Arteta out. I'm saying Arteta needs to find a lasting solution to what he has created. At the same time, I'm not sympathizing with those who are calling for Arteta out. I'm saying I see why they're in a rush to call for Mikel Arteta out. I see why, but I'm not on their side. I'm not accepting it to Arteta to be sacked right now. Hell no. But I see why. We have to be objective. We can't be overly blind to Arteta that when he's making mistakes, we're going to say he's a manager, we can't criticize him constructively. No, you can be criticized constructively. So, fast and fast, I'm appealing to those of you who are undecided. Let's give Arteta time to fix. He created this mess. He will have to fix it. I understand we are missing Odegaard. But at the same time, are you telling me without Odegaard we cannot progress? Without Odegaard, we're going to be this lethargic, pedestrian? I'm not saying Odegaard is not a key player in the team, but we should be able to still play better and get more results without Odegaard. This is not encouraging at all. This is not encouraging in any shape or form. I'm just hoping in the next two games, see, I'm sure a lot of fans can't wait for the Chelsea game and the Inter Milan game midweek in the Champions League. We need to come back and not only just win, we need to win well and bring back the confidence. See, the more we begin to play poorly and we don't get results, the confidence in the camp will begin to decline. And we cannot afford that this early on in the season. Arteta cannot afford players losing faith in his tactics, players losing faith in his methods, players losing faith in the project. We cannot afford that. We cannot afford that. So Arteta needs to pull his bootstraps up. His management team, his other coaches have to challenge him. This Trossard experiment, bin it, trash it, bomb it, burn it. It is not working. 100%, it is not working. If I see him play Trossard as a 10 or second striker again in the next game, you are fueling the fire and giving those who don't like you more armory because it's not working. Why keep on trying it? I understand we've suffered some unfortunate injuries to Calafiori, to Tomiyasu, Ben White in and out, Odegaard, Saka in and out. I get that. But the way we are playing, that we're not even creating anything. See, I made a video a while ago. You can check it on the catalog. People now descending on Kai Havertz. Like, You're not even creating anything for Kai Havertz. So it's not Kai Havertz's fault. There's a player none of you are willing to talk about who we can see clearly is not adding anything substantial. See, I won't say not adding anything. I'll say it's not adding anything substantial, especially in the midfield. Declan Rice. Nobody is mentioning the fact that Declan Rice is absolutely clueless and useless offensively. I won't say defensively. Offensively, don't tell me about the corner kicks assists he has scored. Man, have we dropped our standards so high that I get it academically, corner is an assist, but people now take corner kicks and rate them as this quality assist. Oh, Declan Rice has some assists with corner kicks. Are you serious? Are you objectively serious that we're going to rate Declan Rice as called corner kicks as great assist? Let's come on, guys. Let's not do that. This becomes preposterous. For me, is the season still salvageable? Yes. Am I confident of winning the Premier League? No. Can we win the Premier League? Yes. See, two things I just said there. I'm not confident we can win the Premier League. But can we win it? Yes. Because 5 points behind Manchester City is not insurmountable. 7 points behind Liverpool is not insurmountable. But my problem is that what are the guarantees we will not drop points ourselves? Based on how we are playing, based on the injuries, based on the refereeing, based on VAR, there are a lot of factors you have to consider because you are just saying once the guy is back, once we get our players' feedback, we'll go on a run. Yes, even though we go on a run and we don't lose again, there will be a few draws in there. There's no guarantee we're going to win our next 28 games or 29 games. There's no guarantees. You still have to play Man City at home, we have to play Liverpool away. Man U is still there, Chelsea is still there. There are no guarantees we're going to win all our games. So let's stop being overly optimistic without looking at the other side of the aisle. See, we have to have a balanced conversation in this thing. So for me, this experiment with Trossard, we have to just put it to bed. Put it to bed. It is not working. Put it to bed. Put it to bed. Stop it. It's not working. We know fundamentally Trossard is that player that comes off the bench to get that goal on the right wing. We know Trossard it doesn't have the pace. He's a technical player, attacking technical player that can play on the right wing and give you 1 or 2 goals. He's an impact sub. That's his Trossard strength. Impact sub at best. Not a 10, not a second striker. Is well documented. So I hope Arteta can hack into these words, even though see, if I see the Inter Milan team sheet and Trossard is playing as a second striker or as a 10 again, auxiliary 10, like I said, I can't continue to defend this manager if he keeps on making the same mistakes. He can't. If he wants to be stubborn to things that are not working, there are consequences to you being stubborn. See, I'm not against you being stubborn. Provided your stubbornness is providing the result, nobody cares. But if your stubbornness is not providing the right result, you will get the fury of the fans. You are going to get it. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. The fans are going to come for you. Rightly or wrongly. But we know there are a lot of creators, especially bigger creators, who will take this advantage of Arsenal going through this bad patch to whip up unhealthy sentiments. Because I've been seeing yesterday, Kai is a donkey, but suddenly Kai is not a donkey. Not that the system is not providing anything for Kai to lash on to. Kai is that if you put Haaland in our attack in the last few games, ain't scoring nothing. We're not providing anything. We're not creating anything. That is crystal clear. We are not creating anything. The creativity of the team has just fallen off the cliff. The creativity has fallen off a cliff. That is the major problem. It's not Kai. It's not even Martinelli, who they had in isolation. He had a horrible game yesterday. But what did we create for him? I listened to and I read the transcript of Mikel Arteta's press conference yesterday on Arsenal.com, where he was waffling at we had a few big chances. How many big chances we had yesterday? Apart from the Merino chance, big chance that came from that corner, I didn't see another big chance yesterday. We had 1 or 2 half chances. So Arteta, do not try to be funny with us. I still rate him as a manager. I think Arteta's ceiling as a manager is still high, but he has hit a snag and is making awful decisions and awful calls at this moment. Unfortunately, he's making horrible decisions at this moment. So for me, let's see how we can rescue this season back. The top 4 race is not totally out of reach. No, 7 points from Liverpool. That is very surmountable, very, very surmountable. I know Liverpool are doing their beats, they are playing well, they're looking good, but doesn't mean we cannot catch up with them, provided we do our beats. The other problem is that we'll do our beats enough to catch up with them. And for Man City, I'm happy yesterday Man City did not win, so it makes it a bit easier. But aside from that, we just have to do our own job. We can't be relying on other people to do us a favor. Even though they are doing us a favor, are we taking a chance to close and narrow the gap? We're not doing that. And that is not just good enough, objectively speaking. That is not just good enough. So let's see what happens. So guys, I think we should tread carefully. I think we should show some empathy. Look at what Arteta has done for this club. I understand your frustrations, though. I am not being irrational. If you're angry, what this season is turning out to be, even though it's still early, they're just after 10 games, right? Let's not overly react. I understand, but at the same time, the cry and the call for Arteta to be sacked is not the way to go at this moment. At this moment, it's not as if Man City are 10 points or 15 points ahead of us. It's not that we've not had some dodgy VAR calls. And at the same time, I understand Arteta has been culpable for some of our losses, but let's have a fair balance. Like let's look at the pros and cons and say, okay, Arteta is stuttering. Let's give him time to put things back in order. Give him a few more games. Let's see what can happen. A lot of you could change your mind if you can go on a run a few more games and we forget this bad patch. And I'm happy Odegaard, touch wood, it doesn't suffer a setback. Should be back for the Inter Milan game, for the Chelsea game, hopefully. Even though as a sub, I'll take that. And hopefully, Arteta can hack into the world that Trossard is not a 10, he's not a second striker. He can do a job, but he cannot play those roles and give you consistency that you need as a title challenger. He can't give you that consistency. So, guys, that'll be all for now. If you're watching this on the playback, please do me that kind favor. Please strike the like button. Very, very important. Subscribe to the channel and make sure you turn on your notification bell. One more time, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Let me know what you think about the Trossard experiment as an auxiliary 10 and a second striker. Do you think Arteta should have to stop it now because it's not working, or you think he should keep on trying it, eventually to work? Let me know. My take is that it's not working. Bin it, burn it, and trash it. It's not just working. One more time, like the video, subscribe, and all those jazz, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.